Well, good morning. My name is Msimanga. I'm the leader of the Democratic Alliance in Gauteng. With me is my colleagues from the provincial legislature and also from the City of Johannesburg. We are on the R25. This is the Modderfontein Road. This is a regional road, but now there's a fight about who's actually responsible here. Is it Johannesburg Roads Agency? Is it the provincial road? At the end of the day, we are sitting here next to a project that has been delayed for a number of years. This was a project that was supposed to have been finalized in 2021. Millions of rands were paid to an initial contractor that abandoned the project, was paid in full, left the scene, and now they had to go and get another contractor to come and finish up the job. There is some work that is being done, but then now the question arises, how are we then holding people to account? When do service providers and actually officials get to be held to account for all the infrastructure problems that we see? This is why we are launching our campaign here today on the infrastructure, because we want to deal with these kind of things. Dara Morero was last week in Johannesburg launching the Bridge Street project and saying it's complete. Well, the people that are working there say that it's not complete. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we still need to get answers in terms of how much money is actually being spent there, how much money was paid to a contractor that was made to leave the scene, how much of it has actually then been retrieved. These are the things that we are seeing here. Whether you're talking about water, whether you're talking about roads, whether you're talking about the infrastructure, electricity infrastructure, these are the challenges that has continued to drain, the city's resources and the provincial resources. Panyaza Lesotho, we have been saying to you, come and engage with us. Let's talk about the infrastructure master plan so that we can talk about how do we fix municipal roads and fix, the provincial roads. How do we deal with the issues of water across? People of Johannesburg are now certain areas sitting without water for weeks on end. How do we talk to the issue of electricity beyond what we used to have around Eskom and the load shedding? We're now having serious challenges of infrastructure in Tshwane and Johannesburg that is tripping on an ongoing basis, and there needs refurbishment that needs to be rebuilt in certain instances. So we are saying we're launching this campaign and we want to turbocharge the economy, but you can't turbocharge the economy if your infrastructure is not operating in a manner that it's supposed to be operating. This is why we're launching this campaign, and we are saying we want to talk to people about the infrastructure and the negative effect that it has on service delivery and on their own lives. We want to talk about how the economy is actually then affected, how it is actually then driving business away, from areas such as this. And this is something that we're going to be unfolding and unpacking in the next coming couple of weeks. And we hope that we can then engage ultimately with Panyaza Lesotho. It's not going to run away like when it did when we're engaging around the issue of the policing in Gauteng. We can then talk about the solutions and what can be implemented and see whether we can then help municipalities and actually work with the government at the provincial level and pull in the national level to do what needs to be done here to fast track service delivery and to improve the people's life in Gauteng and in its municipalities.